So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of The Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today we're going to talk about the brand new album by Knuckle Puck, and it's called Losing What We Love. So, this is the band's fourth album, and they're a band from Illinois, and they have a sound that it's pop punk with some emo. Like when I was listening to this band, I really thought of bands like Dashboard Confessional, Meets, Taking Back Sunday, and also a little bit of like Fries and The Wonder Years. And you got like the sound of Knuckle Puck. They've been around now like almost 10 years as a band, but I hadn't listened to them that much. But I saw that this album had a lot of buzz. It came out last Friday, the same day that we had the new Blink 182. So I didn't listen to this album straight away when it came out, but I've been listening to it the last few days. And I gotta say, this is a very enjoyable album. I'm ashamed that I've slept on this band because now I can say I'm a fan. So what I like about this band is that, they're a pop punk band, but I like it that they sing about like real stuff, like deals with emotion. And I think, pop punk that is all fun and games is cool, but when you can mix emotions with this style of music, sometimes it works wonders. And I mentioned a few bands. The band that I think I most associate with this band would be the Wonder Years, because they do like something similar, that it's like there's like pop punk, but there's a lot of emotions in the song. So this album is 11 tracks, 37 minutes, and it's an album that I think explores different themes. So it's called Losing What We Love. And when I listened to that title, I wanted to pay attention to the lyrics, because every like lyric in the songs deals with something different that we as human beings are afraid of losing things we love. Like, for example, loved ones, a relationship, maybe, our self-esteem, all those things. So you have songs like A New Beginning and The Tower, and those songs deal more with dealing with changes and maybe bad luck in relationships or in life. For example, A New Beginning is all about, something has ended, and everything time that something ends, something begins. Like I remember like my mother telling me like when a relationship ends, like a new door opens. So something like that. And The Tower, it's they use the metaphor of a tower for like something that, a tower is supposed to be sturdy, and it's supposed to be holding you. So what happens when everything crumbles? So that's a good metaphor, and that's one of the singles that they released, and it's a great single. Then you have songs like October, which is all about acknowledging like indifference, like check with me in October, see what happens. And I'm sure they picked October because already Green Day ruined it for everyone with September. So, but it's a catchy tune. Then you have songs about relationships, that you find out that someone is fake, like you and I, and that's all about like you finding out that the other person that you were with had like a mask, so they weren't true to themselves or to you. And it's about finding out that that person wasn't who they say they was, and accepting and moving on. The title track, Losing What We Love, it's one of my favorites, and it's just what it says about it. It's about that fear of like losing something we love, because I think it's very relatable. We all can relate with fearing losing something that we love, be a parent, be a relationship, anything that you might love that you can lose is something that everyone can relate to. Then you have a song like Groundhog Day, which is all about like trying to move forward and not repeating like the same mistakes again. Like when you're reliving Groundhog Day, like you keep doing the same shit. Then you have songs like Worlds Apart, that it's all about that a relationship that has ended, and you're like they're somewhere else and you're somewhere else, and you're like wow, we haven't seen each other in a while, in so much long, and so like we are worlds apart. I thought of like a song like Third Eye Blind's, like how's it gonna be, where it says like, you know, how's it gonna be when you don't know me anymore. So it's something like that. Then you have songs about, you know, empathy, despite how selfish and, you know, and fucked up the world can be, with Act Accordingly. And the album has, you know, a song like Better Late. So that's about, you know, sometimes it says like it's better late than never. And that can apply to many things in life. Like you never know when something's going to change. Maybe another day you're feeling miserable, but then you meet someone. And the last song is one of the, it's more like a ballad, but it's the slowest track, and it's called Fool. And it's all about like thinking if like, am I a fool for trusting you? Would I die for you? So it's all about, you know, someone that thinking like, should I like trust this person completely, or am I a fool for doing so because they're gonna hurt me in the end? So yeah, Losing What We Love deals with all that. And sound wise, like I said, this is pop punk with emo, and musically that's what they do, but it's pretty fast-paced record. I think the vocals on it are great because, you know, it's not a whiny pop punk type of voice. You know, it's very clear and very filled with emotions, and that's I think I enjoyed that part, because if like the vocals would have been off, I think you couldn't get the emotions that these songs are trying to portray. So what are my final thoughts on this album? You know, I think Losing What We Love is an album that is very relatable, because I think everyone, no matter where in life, has experienced loss, and especially losing what we love. So it's something that I think anyone can relate to. You know, there's been so many songs about finding love, losing love, and you know what? There's still going to be songs about that, because it's something universal that it doesn't matter what happens, people will be falling and out of love. So I really enjoyed this album, and I like it that, you know, it's a fast-paced record, because if it was like all sappy all the time and the music would be all sappy, I think I would get tired of it. But having that pop punk, giving it like a peppy feel, I really think enhances the songs and the emotion. So do not sleep on this album by Knuckle Puck. It's a great pop punk album with emo tendencies that I think you should listen to. So what are your favorite tracks from Losing What We Love by Knuckle Puck? Comment, did you know this band? If not, let me know other albums from there that you enjoy, because I'm new to this band, so I'm gonna check out their past material. So until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield on a Couch. Do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.